So 9400 is historically significant in that this was the first AC traction motored locomotive in the United States. This is #1. Beat GE by 3 whole months.
Whoa, wow.
This was the first of an order by Burlington Northern for 350 locomotives, as I recall. And they actually went back and bought more. They bought over 1,000 of them. They bought a lot. They liked it. It's also the first locomotive manufactured in the United States that uses the console as opposed to throttle steering.
So what's the crossing lights?
Again, we just got this thing a week from Thursday. I have no idea.
I've seen.
Guys, as you come by, watch your step. There is a hole in the floor. And watch your step. Alright, so this is an F40C. It was purchased 1974, and it was to replace the E9s that the Milwaukee was using on their 2 lines. So it has a, I believe it's 3,500 horsepower, I'll have to look, 3,500 horsepower, 645 E3, 16-cylinder engine. This is our air compressor for the locomotive and the trains. It is a 2-stage compressor. The 2 outside cylinders are low pressure. The air is drawn in, it's compressed. Both cylinders push air into the center cylinder, where it is compressed again, run through an intercooler, and put into the air tank. This is, if this don't work, the train don't move, ask me how I know that. This is the auxiliary generator. This is for the train for what's commonly known as HEP or head end power. This is hooked directly to the main engine. This was pioneered on an E9 33C, which is in the shop. So if you take a shop tour, you will see the first locomotive to have this type of head end power unit. It worked, they liked it, so everything after that has had it. So this is a 16-cylinder 645. That's 645 cubic inches per cylinder. There's 16 of them. You do the math. It's a big number. This would be where the turbocharger would be if it had one. Metro was using this as a parts baby. So there's a few things missing off of it. Not a lot. And most of it we think we can source here from the museum. So hopefully in the next 2 or 3 years, we should have this back in service, which would be awesome. Also, while it does have some electronics on it, not to the level that the MEC does, this is DC traction motors with an AC alternator. And about the only thing we've done to this since we got it was get the lights to work and make sure that the air brakes worked, so we can put it on the front end of a tree.